Bond likes his martinis shaken, not stirred. But he also drinks his vodka neat. And given that the franchise has had several vodka brand sponsors during the years, which is best? Time for a taste test on PCZ TV.
PCZ TV.
Well, I and some experts from Bon Appetit, 88 Bamboo, and Robb report taste them all-ish. And based on how successful my Bond cooking video episode was, and how many folks love my analysis of the Bond vodka martini trope, or the Bond vodka product placement analysis, I know this video will be hugely popular. But I decided to do a taste test of the vodkas of Bond anyway. And so I ventured out and bought all the Bond brands I could find. Oh, the things I do for my viewers.
Cheers. Siamese vodka.
So, what is vodka? Vodka is defined by the government of the United States to be without distinctive taste, odor, color, character of any kind. So it is designed by very talented people with very expensive machines to taste as much like nothing as possible. It is the general line among craft cocktail bartenders, such as myself, that all vodkas are the same. This is not true at all. And anybody who's tasted a bunch of vodkas side by side knows that it's not true, right? What we're looking for when we look for a good vodka is something clean, without too much alcohol burn, and without too much supplementary flavor. So, let's get started.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Today's contenders: Wolf Shit. Did I say Wolf Shit? Wolf Schmidt. Well, seriously, I couldn't find it anywhere.
Wow.
Smirnoff, both red and blue. Black must have been next to the Wolf Schmidt. I couldn't find it either.
Wow.
Stolichnaya. Finlandia. Okay, what is going on? I couldn't find this brand either.
Wow.
Absolute Belvedere. But it's not fair, you say. You don't have every one. Well, tough. So let's start this PCZ TV taste test with the OG Wolfschmidt. Made in the US since 1847, this is the first vodka introduced to the USA. Originally made in Latvia, then in Holland. It actually has won medals in international competitions, and is the only vodka called out by Fleming by brand. Now wait, you say, how can you test this if I couldn't find it? Well, I scoured the interwebs for expert reviews and found nothing. Therefore, let's apply logic. On one hand, we have Fleming and the fact that this was the only vodka brand he mentioned. And on the other hand, we have Anthony Bourdain, who mocked it mercilessly. Well, forgive me, Ian, for I will sin, but Fleming, through James Bond, has probably been the best global salesman of vodka. But my takeaway, pretty sure Fleming is not an expert in vodka. I'm going to have to give this one to Bourdain. Final score? So sorry. The next contender, Smirnoff. The best-selling brand in the world, came to the US in the 30s and has the distinction of the most number of Bond appearances. The IP is now owned by Diageo. Now the difference between the red and the blue is alcohol content. Tasting notes. And the smell? Oh. Well, this is awkward. This video isn't going the way I thought it would. To be honest, I'm not smelling anything, which I guess is perfect for vodka.
It smells quite a bit like nothing, so I suppose that's a good sign.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, and now the taste? But what do the experts say? Well, pretty much say it's a good, well vodka for mixing. As for me, blue versus red, nope, can't tell. So the final score? Required for any Bond fan's bar. Okay, next up. Stolichnaya. A Russian brand with all sorts of controversy in the brand mark. Again, see this video for the legal battle on the brand IP. Let's see the tasting notes. Smells like fusel oils, also known as the oils off a T-34 tank invading Eastern Europe, or the Ukraine. My take, it is a very, very naughty brand indeed. Did I mention it was Russian? It's shite.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
What do the experts say? Well, they were much friendlier than I was, with 88 and Bon Appetit really liking the product. But they're wrong. The final score? Don't buy this shite. Next up, Finlandia. This is a one-off appearance for this brand, whose origins are, surprise, Finland. Lovely country, by the way. But the movie product placement didn't really pay off for Finlandia. I went to multiple markets, stores, boutiques, and could not find a single bottle. In fact, most of the folks I asked had never even heard of this brand. And I could find no online reviews of the product, so not a good ROI. So much for their James Bond investment. Final score, forgettable brand in a forgettable movie. Next up, Absolut. Established in 1879 in Sweden, currently the second most popular brand in the world, and sponsored the quasi-canon movie Never Say Never Again. Tasting notes. So I'm sort of feeling like, did I sample too many already, since I think I'm starting to smell something, or everything or nothing, I don't know. Let's see what the professionals say. Pretty much a meh reaction to the brand. Ranking. Well, stock your bar with this also, if for no other reason than to bore your non-Bond friends with the entire background of the making of this movie and why it was made twice with the same actor. Next up, Belvedere. Ah, heaven on earth. Finally a Polish vodka. Oh, with Poland being the home of vodka, does it get any better than this? I think not. Finally the real deal. Some tasting notes.
Is it like a wet newspaper thing? Very, very faint. Let's give it a taste. That's where the quality lies. This one is citrusy, lemons and oranges. Burn is pretty mild. This one has a pretty decent body. I don't hate this. Do I like sipping vodka neat? This would be a radical personality change if I did. This makes me want like a vodka Paloma. We're going A- here, friends. We're going A-. Really? Really? I don't know what to say about this. It's been some years since I've done one of these. I have done blind vodka tests back to back. I remember hating Belvedere. So Belvedere is made from rye. And I remember the rye sticking out, but I didn't detect that almost at all today. So I gotta change my tune about Belvedere. I quite liked this. I thought this was good. This is why, by the way, you always do blind taste tests, because you don't really know how you feel about something until you taste it blind. Not bad, little friend. Not bad.
And what do the other professionals say? Oh yes, we have a clear winner.
Yes,
Belvedere.
But wait! There's more!
But before we do the final countdown, let's check out the pepper theory from Moonraker. The pepper theory, you say? Well, back in Moonraker, Bond mentions adding pepper to take out the impurities. The theory goes that adding the pepper counteracts the fusel oil, which is common in Russian vodka. Well, I think we all agree that Russian vodka is shite, so let's give it a go on the Stolichnaya. First, I had no idea pepper would actually sink to the bottom of the glass. Now, allegedly, Fleming learned this from his time in Russia. So let's give it a taste test. Well, I regret to bust this myth. Now it just tastes like pepper on shite. Probably the main reason Russians add pepper is to add some flavor. Vodka is, after all, a fairly neutral spirit. All that in there. Vodka is shite. Did I mention that before? I'm not quite sure. So the final results. Belvedere, proudly display. Absolute, second tier. Smirnoff, Goodwill brand. Finlandia, well, good luck finding it. Wolschmidt, you'd be embarrassed to own it. Stolichnaya, pour it down your sink. And there you have it, the official PCZ TV Vodka Taste Test rankings. Do you agree? If you've enjoyed this video, perhaps take a look at my other James Bond videos, where I cover all the booze Bond drank in the novels, all his firearms used in the novels, and deep dives into the brands and the foods of James Bond. If you've been watching this far, I thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.